Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about a new announcement that Binance made today about listing the Acala token or the Aca token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website acala.network in order to learn more about this project, right? So let's see what the Binance announcement reads. Binance will list Acala at 25th of January 2022 at 12 a.m. UTC. Binance will open trading for ACA BTC, ACA BUSD and ACA USDT trading pairs. So when it comes to Acala itself, just so you guys know, I made a detailed video on Acala on my channel before. If you guys want to check that out, please check it out from my channel. But this is going to be an analysis which will be a little bit more detailed, and now that we have the token that's listed on exchanges, we have much more predictability on what the price action would be for this token, right? So what is Acala? Acala network is an EVM compatible DeFi smart contract platform which operates as a Polkadot parachain. So if you guys don't know, Polkadot is a blockchain of blockchains, and Polkadot contains the relay chain, which is the main chain that is linked to several parachains. Acala recently won the parachain slot auction. In fact, it is the first project to win a parachain slot auction on Polkadot, and it is an EVM compatible DeFi smart contract platform. So it is compatible with Ethereum virtual machine, and it allows for DeFi smart contracts to be built on top of it. ACA is the native token of the platform, which can be used to mint stable coins, pay transaction fees, participate in governance, earn rewards through staking and liquidity mining. So just like any other platform, Acala also has its own native token called the Aca token, which is the token that got listed on several exchanges today, including Binance. And this token is the token that you can use to mint stable coins within their platform, pay transaction fees just like how you would pay Ethereum transaction fees on the Ethereum blockchain, and also participate in the governance within the Acala ecosystem itself, earn rewards through staking, and use Acala for liquidity mining as well, right? So these are some of the main use cases of the Aca tokens. So just like always, let's go to the Binance research page since Binance has listed this token. Again, Binance research, if you guys don't know, is a really good place to get a lot of information. You can get detailed information along with links to their website, blockchain explorer and so on and so forth. So please do include Binance research for your research and as well as to making decisions on whether you need to invest in a project or not. So when it comes to Acala, the catchphrase is that an EVM compatible DeFi platform on Polkadot. That's basically their main catchphrase and their selling point. So Acala network is an Ethereum virtual machine or EVM compatible DeFi smart contract platform which operates as a Polkadot parachain. The platform offers users with various features which include dot liquid staking or L dot, decentralized Acala dollar or stablecoin called AUSD, and an automated market maker DEX. So Acala being an EVM compatible platform on the Polkadot blockchain, it allows for several benefits, right? So if you don't know and you haven't participated in Acala's crowd loan, basically Acala allows you to not only get back your dot sort of in a way called liquid staking, which means when you provide when you contribute your dot, you typically get about 4.1 to 4.3 Aca tokens from the crowd loan, but unlike other crowd loan projects, Acala provides you with a way where you can use your dot tokens in a liquid way. So your dot tokens will be locked for 2 years if you participate in any Polkadot parachain slot auction, right? But if you had participated through Acala's crowd loan, you had the option of getting back your dot tokens in the form of liquid dot or L dot, right? So this dot is basically a dot that allows you to provide liquidity and basically get full access of your DOT tokens. But the only catch is that you need to return your L dots after the period of 2 years in order to get back your original dots that you have staked, right, with the Acala. So that's the only thing that you need to understand. It may be a little tricky, but for people who haven't participated in the crowd loan, obviously this is not something that would be of interest to you. There is a multiple other slot auctions that are going on currently, which you can technically participate if you want to, right? But when it comes to liquid staking DOT, this is basically the main feature. When it comes to a stable coin, Acala is also providing the first stable coin on the Polkadot blockchain, which is the AUSD stable coin, which is a decentralized Acala dollar stable coin, right? So this stable coin, just like USDT or USDC, is a stable coin, but the only difference is that it's more like DAI or UST, which is decentralized, unlike USDT and USDC, which are centralized stable coins, right? And you also have an AMM DEX similar to Uniswap or SushiSwap. Acala also has its own DEX where you can trade tokens, not only from the Acala ecosystem but also from other parachains on Polkadot itself, right? When it comes to Acala's token, which is the ACA token, it is the utility and governance token of the Acala ecosystem, and it's used for the following use cases. So you can use Acala for a lot of use cases as we just discussed right now, but let's get into some of the details of the use cases of the ACA token, right? So the first main use case is the transaction fees. Users will require ACA tokens to pay for gas fees and execute smart contracts. So if you have ACA tokens, which you should if in case you are participating in the ecosystem, otherwise you won't be able to pay gas fees in any other tokens, you can use the ACA tokens to pay gas fees and execute smart contracts, right? The second main use case is the governance aspect of it. So enables ACA token holders to nominate council members and participate in voting on the network. So just like any other platform, you can participate in the network governance by holding the ACA tokens, this is something that a lot of people will be excited for, because Acala being one of the most popular blockchains on Polkadot, it will be important for people to participate in the governance, right? So the third main use case is liquidity mining, which is if you provide liquidity to the platform's liquidity pools or LPs, you can earn a portion of the exchange fees and also again earn ACA tokens as rewards, right? So that's basically how it works. Network staking, users can stake ACA to become a validator or delegator to participate in the network consensus, and in return are rewarded with ACA. So you can earn more ACA tokens by participating in network staking by either acting as a validator or a delegator, right? The fifth most important use case is minting stablecoins. So provide ACA as collateral to mint Acala stablecoins or AUSD. So again, in order to mint the AUSD or Acala USD stablecoins, you need to kind of like provide ACA tokens as collateral. But be very careful, because if you do want to mint some AUSD stablecoins, be very careful, because since Acala itself is a volatile cryptocurrency, depending on your collateralization ratio, which I'm pretty sure they will have these information on their website, you could technically get liquidated, right? So this is similar to how you would be minting like DAI from the MakerDAO ecosystem on Ethereum, right? So similar features to the MakerDAO ecosystem, right? So those are some of the main use cases of the Acala token itself. So Acala consists of the following major components working in conjunction. So these are some of the main components that are working in conjunction, right? So Polkadot itself is a component of Acala. The reason Polkadot itself is a component of Acala is that Polkadot is the main relay chain on the Polkadot ecosystem, and Acala is actually linked to the relay chain for security and for validation, right? So Polkadot facilitates cross-chain communication and interoperability by connecting multiple blockchains into one unified network. So not only is Acala linked with Polkadot, Polkadot's relay chain, but a lot of other projects as well, including Moonbeam and Astra Network and so on and so forth. Projects are also parachains on Polkadot ecosystem, and thereby are interoperable with Acala and communicate directly with Acala, right? Acala is the Polkadot ecosystem version of Karura or the car token in the Kusama ecosystem. Again, similar to Polkadot, there is the Kusama blockchain, which is the canary network of Polkadot. It's pretty much the exact same as Polkadot, but has some key differences, which include, it's an unaudited version of Polkadot, and it has a shorter period of parachain loan offering compared to Polkadot. So in Polkadot's ecosystem, you have to lock your DOT tokens for a period of 2 years, which is the duration for any parachain to lease their parachain on Polkadot. But on Kusama, it's 1 year or slightly over 1 year for any project, right? And you have the KSM tokens that you need to bond in order to participate in parachain loan offerings, right? So similar to Kusama, similar to the Polkadot ecosystem, the Kusama ecosystem has a version of Acala called the Karura network, right? So you can use that if you are planning to test something out, or even Karura itself is its own ecosystem which you can choose to invest in if you please, right? So the second main component is the parachains itself. Parachains are independent blockchains or shards that are able to connect to Polkadot. Again, Acala itself is a parachain, and it itself forms a component of the ecosystem, right? Crowd loans, it is a method for projects to fundraise for a parachain slot on the Polkadot network. Users temporarily lock their DOT in exchange for a reward from the project team, often in the form of project's native token. So as I mentioned, if you participated in Acala's crowd loans, you would have received the ACA tokens, which you can technically trade. But the thing is that your DOT tokens will be locked for a period of 2 years, and you won't get access to all of your ACA tokens because it's vested depending on the project, right? So for Acala, I think it's vested in a linear fashion, or you can get this information from their website, right? So slot auctions for projects to operate as a parachain on Polkadot, they would have to win a slot on the parachain auction. Moonbeam won the first slot auction via a crowd loan, thus securing a Polkadot parachain for 96 weeks. Again, I just want to make a small correction here, because Moonbeam is actually not the first slot auction winner on Polkadot. It is Acala. Moonbeam is the second slot auction winner. I don't know why Binance didn't catch this, and there's also a typo here for Polkadot here. But basically, you need to basically be a winner of the slot auction in order to earn yourself a parachain status on Polkadot, right? So the project has raised 33 million DOT tokens, over 25,000 contributors in the Acala crowd loan for the Polkadot parachain slot auction. So again, it's important to note that they didn't raise $33 million, they raised 33 million DOT tokens. Again, each DOT token, depending on when you're watching this video, could be somewhere between $15 to $35 per token. So they raised 33 million DOT tokens through the crowd loan, and from over 25,000 contributors, right? So it's pretty cool. And as of January 25th, 2022, which is today, the total token supply of Acala is 1 billion tokens, and the circulating supply upon listing will be 69 million tokens, which is 6.93% of the total token supply. So again, this is the current metrics, and I want to see if the total token supply is correct, because it seems to be like 100 million instead of 1 billion, but we can verify this from Coin Market Cap page, right? If you want to access some of the information about their website, Medium page, Twitter, documentation, and Explorer, you can do that through the Binance research page itself. And if you scroll below, you can see other projects on Binance research, right? So let's go to their website itself. So if you see Acala.network is the website, and this is basically the the DeFi hub of Polkadot. Scale your dApp to Polkadot with Acala, and Ethereum compatible smart contract platform optimized for DeFi. So it is specifically built and optimized for DeFi, so you will be able to get the best experience on this platform. So you can subscribe or use access their Discord from here. They have a pretty cool website. I really like their logo design. So here you can learn about Acala and what it offers. Polkadot's economic hub, that's basically what they're trying to become. DeFi optimization, so they are trying to optimize DeFi for not for just the Polkadot ecosystem, but also for for the other blockchains as well, because since Polkadot is interoperable, it can interoperate with multiple other blockchains, right? So Acala dollar stable coin. So this is a Polkadot native decentralized stable coin, which is like one of a kind, and it is a token or a kind of like a coin, stable coin, that will be used in several DeFi applications across Polkadot. And I'm definitely looking forward to that, because there'll be a lot of borrowing and lending platforms that will use AUSD. And since Polkadot is interoperable with Kusama and several other blockchains as well, you may see a version of the AUSD in Kusama in the future, or on Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, so on and so forth, right? So it's going to be really exciting. And also, if we are lucky, we can even see AUSD be listed on a Celsius network for borrowing and lending, or even BlockFi in the extreme scenario, right? So it's Ethereum compatible. So any smart contract dApp that's built on top of Acala is EVM compatible, right? So this is kind of like the quick layout of the Acala platform itself. Pretty simple. Again, this is probably not going to be the final layout. This is just a test layout, but it's something that you can expect to see a similar version of this in the network itself. So pay a fraction of the gas in any token. So your fees will be significantly lower compared to Ethereum, because it is a very scalable blockchain built on top of Polkadot, accepted in any token. So you can technically pay your fees not just in ACA tokens, you can actually pay it in any other tokens as well, as per their website. And there are other benefits as well. If you scroll to the left, you can kind of see that. When it comes to powering Acala, the ACA token helps in transaction fees, node incentivization by staking, governance obviously, as well as algorithmic risk adjustment in order to match the collateralization ratio. And the final kind of like benefit is that it helps in parallel deployment, which again, it is mostly for developers to deploy their project right on top of the Acala ecosystem. So if you want to know the token details, you can click the token details here. Since Karura is the sister project of Acala, you can find their information as well on their same website. We're not going to cover Karura, but you can clearly see that Karura from Kusama and Acala from Polkadot can interoperate with each other. That's something that's not yet available, but it will be available in the future, right? So here are the team members. So we have Ruita Su, Dan Reeser, and again 0x3 Body, who are all co-founders. You can also find Betty Chen, Brian Chen, and several other people, right? So when it comes to partnerships, they are partnered with Panthera Capital. Again, you can find a list of partners here. There is a lot of noteworthy partnerships. Parafi Capital is one of them, Republic, Arrington XRP Capital, Polychain Ventures, Coinbase Ventures. So definitely there's a high chance that this token could get listed on Coinbase. We have several other partners as well, the ecosystem projects. So they are partnered with several projects from the Polkadot ecosystem itself, including Moonbeam, PokerWorld, Chainlink, Anchor Network, Ren, Subscan, Compound Finance, Ampleforth. So those are all some of the cool projects that we have known and loved from Ethereum. And it seems like even Moonbeam and Plasm, which is currently known as Astra, is also looking forward to working with Acala. If you scroll below, you can see other information, including the social media information, but that's pretty much it. It's a pretty straightforward website with a lot of cool information about the project, right? So going to the coin market cap page for the Acala token, this token is currently ranked 310th by market cap on coin market cap, and is currently trading at $2.45 at the time I make this video, with a 37.66% decrease in the past 24 hours. Again, it seems like a lot of people from the who won the Acala token from the loan auction, a crowd loan, they are dumping their Acala tokens in order to get some return of investment. So that's one of the reasons why this token is dumping. Obviously, when a popular token like this one starts getting listed on exchanges, you can expect a significant dump. But this dump is good in a way for people who did not participate in the crowd loan. This gives you an opportunity to buy the token at a discount, right? So when it comes to the market cap itself, the token's market cap is only $170 million in market cap. So for a project that's aiming to be a premier project on Polkadot, 106, now it's currently 168. So the market cap is definitely shrinking, but at any point of time, it can be somewhere between 165 to 168 million dollars in market cap. And for a project that aims to be a premier project on Polkadot, this market cap is quite low, right? Which means it is still a long way there for this project to kind of grow and flourish. It's just begun its journey, right? When it comes to the circulating supply, it seems like there is 69.3 million tokens in circulation. The max supply is 1 billion tokens, so it is 1 billion. So we can confirm the fact that this token has a 1 billion token supply. And the best thing about this token is that it has a fixed cap, which means there is no more new tokens outside of the 1 billion tokens that will be minted. Although the circulating supply is only 7%, this is a very new token, so it will definitely have a higher circulating supply in the upcoming months. But for now, it seems like the tokens, new tokens will continue to get dumped before the fair market value is reached, right? So that's something that is a good thing for new investors, but not a good thing for people who already hold Akala tokens, right? When it comes to the price itself, you can clearly see that this token has only been around for less than 24 hours. And this token is already dumping. There's literally nothing to talk about in the price charts because this token is obviously a very brand new token. Even this couldn't be the bottom. I think the bottom will come. I think this token will probably dump below the $2.20, $2.10 mark. If you're lucky, we can even touch the $2 mark, which will be a good opportunity to get into this token, right? But I don't think a lot of people will dump this token because a lot of people are excited to stake this token and earn staking rewards or even provide liquidity, right? When it comes to Bitcoin competitive, this token obviously is still brand new when it comes to Bitcoin competitive as well. The token price was initially 7,200 satoshis per token, which is today morning, and now it's currently trading at about 5,500 satoshis per token, right? So this is still a very new project. It's literally a day old project. It's even less than a day old project, which means it has a lot of room to grow and flourish. I think we haven't even seen the all-time highs yet for this token. When we do see it, it's going to be ballistic, right? So it's going to be really exciting for a lot of token holders and even the Polkadot ecosystem in general, right? When it comes to the markets itself, this token is obviously available on Binance. As we know, this token has a multiple token listings on multiple exchanges. So KuCoin, Get.io, Huobi Global, Kraken, as well as MEXC have all listed this token. The only noteworthy mention is Coinbase Ventures. Since they have invested in this project, there's a definite possibility that Coinbase, the exchange, will list this token. It may not happen anytime soon, but when it does, this token has a chance of pumping. So even if you don't like this project and if you want to make some money, you can still do that because of the short-term price potential, because of a potential Coinbase listing, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token is a really, really good project. By being the DeFi hub of Polkadot, it's drawing a lot of attention. It's a very popular project. A lot of people were looking forward to, trading this token, and a lot of people are looking forward to staking them and providing liquidity once the ecosystem itself fully goes live, which is, I think it should be live today. There will be lots of exchanges and other platforms that will offer incentives for people who stake through their platform. So definitely there's a big hype for this project. I think this project has a really high potential to cross the $3 to $5 mark once a Coinbase listing is announced, which will happen in probably the few months from now. But in the short term, I think this token has a high chance of crossing the $3 to $5 mark. But in the long term, which is again 3 to 5 years from now, this token can definitely be worth extremely high because it is a limited supply token. It has strong tokenomics, it has strong fundamentals, a very popular project invested by several big venture capitalists, and therefore this project can technically, in theory, cross the $10 to $15 mark in the next 3 to 5 years from now. And it is only a possibility for this project to continue with its parachain status after the 2-year mark, because after the 2-year mark you will get your dots back and this project may lose its parachain status. But in order to retain people, they may do another crowd loan offering, which I'm pretty sure they will win, and they will continue to be a parachain on Polkadot for a very long time, right? So that's just my verdict, guys, not financial advice. Please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.